And we are fighting Jester Jinx. Well, that's another good name. I wonder what he's going to bring to the table here. So, what do we got? I'm tempted to play Speed Spec. Very tempted. Very, very tempted, in fact. But also, you know what? This is probably going to be the last game that I play for today. Might as well play... Oh, we are probably playing against aggro. Might as well play some standard. I need to also play standard every once in a while, so let's maybe try some... Let's try some default sledge plays here. And just see how far we can get. And it is aggro, and not just any aggro. It is full-on balanced aggro. If we can lock onto this Arclight, I'm gonna be feeling really good. Then it does look like we get to it, yep. Alright, I'm feeling good. Now it's just a battle to keep the steel boss from the towers, and they got aggroed by the sledges instead, so we should be winning this round handsomely. I wanna play many sledges. I've decided I wanna play many sledges. Can we? Now, we can't get improved sledge. We already have them unlocked. I see that card so very rarely. Maybe I just never really recognize it. We could play fortified hackers. I'm going to unlock the card. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I'm going to unlock that card. We see what happens in game. I honestly feel like we're just going to play some additional sledges here. I wanna like have them around here, maybe? For a distance there, and that is okay. Would be this position, I think, yeah. And then we just put the marksman here. And we probably unlock these. He picked the elite, the intensive training, the elite training. It would be kind of fun if you could just pick an elite spec mid-game. Especially in the late game, that would be a pretty good card, because then you can just throw out whatever you need. We already sold the fire badger, so we don't have to worry about those in a flank. Storms, okay. So that's how he's going to get rid of our fangs here. Good strategy. Wouldn't it be crazy if we can make this a hacker defense? I was about to say hacker sledge, and then I realized, wait, none of those units have anti-air. That's not gonna work. Yeah, in the long run, especially after the storms have gotten nerfed repeatedly, I think they are just going to lose to sledges. So far, Jester Jinx has only shown us why aggro on both sides is kinda not all that hot. But we'll see what else happens. Here's a good counter for many, many sledges. And we could also try, like, Sledge Raiden again. I assure you it would be fun. But maybe we go for Sledge Marks defense? Hard to tell. I'm going to put my money on either of these, but it could also just be worms. My heart wants to pick the Typhoon. The Typhoon's 450. It's also the one that's worth the most. No, actually, tarantulas are the one that's worth the most. But it's negligible. So let's just get this and see if we can get something on the flank working for us. And we throw levels on these marksmen so they crack the tanks in one shot. And I think it's going to have to be just pure chaff for us this specific round here. This is probably not even that good. I think we're gonna be... it's gonna be better if we just put it here with some distance. He always can put some fire badgers in our flanks. Remember that. And those can definitely be this far behind. Let's see what he's gotten. He picked the... Okay, it's going to be Worm Wasp aggro. I haven't played against that in a good while, so I honestly couldn't tell you how to reliably defend against it. I'm thinking we're gonna need fortresses. Either that or we should be putting sledges on a really, really powerful make everything go away mode in the... I lost my words. Sorry about that. So he instantly leveled this worm. Maybe we go for sledge boat, or that would also be an option. We go for sledges with a side order of, what's it called again? Melters. Sledge melter. Anyway, this worm's feeding. It's probably going to level. Yeah, it's going to be leveling. I think we are going to need melters. As much as I hate it, we have assault melters. Okay, here we go. I don't think I've ever really played with assault melters before, but I'm gonna do it. So their range is still higher than the range of the sledges, so we can definitely do that. I think we also just plain sell that. Don't want it here anymore. I have never in my life played this. Assault melters. I think I want them like here-ish. Do I? No, I don't. I want the sledges in the front. We're going to put them back here. And then we are also, like, because I'm sick and tired kinda of losing all my stuff to these storms. So we're going to make an offer to have something else here. And we're probably going to mobile beacon that starting with the next round. And it's now distracting all of them. Yeah, I'm thinking we go do that. Nice. I'm also feeling a bit Phoenix flanky. He doesn't have insane quantities of chaff. If you can get like a level or two on those melters, I would be feeling pretty good. I wonder if this is even worth it, or if I should just accept that these fangs are doomed. Oh, you know what? We don't have... Oh, no, we don't have acid on the crawlers anymore. He is protecting his flank, if nothing else. The question is, are the melters far enough back in the first place? We have a lock, but that worm is going to dive, yeah. That's the unfortunate part, and it's going to very quickly get rid of that stuff. We are able to endure a strike from it. Alright, that should... Wait, really? That is not more XP than this? I am actually feeling cheated here. I would assume that is way more experience points. I would have definitely assumed to grab a level of that, to be perfectly honest. Instead, we are just feeding here. I would have really expected this to be a level. Could go for scorpions and acid, but I already invested into a solution, so I think no. I think we're gonna pick some phoenixes in order to stop the balls. Actually... yeah, let's go pick some phoenixes. But, let's at least for this round have them do something cool. Do we level this? I want them to be at least level 2 so they can do some decent damage and everything. And now is the question, do we just drop more melters and make this a melter spam defense? I'm probably going to, like, but I actually need the practice. This is a situation where I do actually need the practice because I have never played this. So I think I can actually also justify playing this way. Okay, I should have put it there. Phoenixes are out. He has an EMP range and damage along with the quantum reassembly. Was that? I think that was buffed recently, but I could also be wrong. Doesn't look like we have shields on his side, so those Phoenixes are popping off. Not shields, a missile. Should have had that here. My instinct was right. I didn't realize it. That's the issue. Anyway, Phoenixes are a go. They should be cracking the tower just instantaneously. And then we can feast off the worm. Let's see how much XP this Melter gets. Okay, it levels. That must have been because a lot of other units were dealing insane quantities of damage. Alrighty, yo, we are killing these units. Yeah, that is just so much damage on the worm.